category would be those in authority who are from within the Muslim community. And so this extremely important verse of the Quran, which speaks of authority and speaks of submission to authority, speaks only of Allah and of His Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam, and of the Amir from within the Muslim community. And so there is no question whatsoever of submission, of free submission to authority other than these three. Relations with the non-Muslim world, therefore, would take place through treaties and agreements which are freely concluded. There is no question of Muslims freely submitting themselves to any supreme authority or any absolute authority or any sovereignty other than Allah. That would be shirk. There was a debate in this country in the early 50s, recorded on the pages of the newspapers, and I read something of that debate, whether sovereignty was located with Allah alone, or whether sovereignty could also be located here in the world. What we assert tonight is that submission to any authority as supreme, submission to any sovereignty other than Allah constitutes shirk. And shirk is the only sin which Allah will never forgive if he dies in that state of being a Muslim. Now then, an interesting observation. Let us go on an imaginary journey. Now suppose an age were to come upon mankind when faith, al-Iman, would be subjected to the most ferocious, the most devastating, the most comprehensive, the most sustained attack ever in history. Suppose that age were to be the last stage of history. Suppose that attack were to achieve such a total success that at the culmination of the attack, out of every 1,000 people, 999 would have their faith destroyed and would go to hell. It would be fair, I'm sure, that for such an attack to succeed, it would have to have as its primary target that which would cause mankind to embrace shirk. Yes. Well, let's end the imaginary journey now. The Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam spoke. We don't go to Nostradamus to know about the future. When Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam has said that such an age will come, that such an attack will be launched. It is called the age of fitan. And he warns us, وَاتَّقُوا فِتْنَةً لَا تُصِيبَنَّ الَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا مِنْكُمْ خَاصَّةً. Fear that fitna, which when it strikes, it's not just the guilty who will suffer, the innocent will also suffer, and you can see their suffering all around you today. Fear that attack, because it will also include an attack with shirk. And it will be difficult to recognize the shirk when it attacks you. How difficult? As difficult, he said, as it would be to recognize a black ant. What is ant in Urdu? Tuti. A black ant hiding underneath a black stone on a dark night. That would be very difficult to recognize. And so if some of us have not recognized the shirk in the world today, we should not be surprised, because it comes by way of deception. It will be our aim tonight to demonstrate that that age has arrived, and that attack of shirk has been launched, and that the modern world order in which the United Nations organization occupies center place, that modern world order represents the structure of that truly multidimensional and integrated attack. We shall in fact be attempting to direct a little bit of light towards that black ant which is hidden, so that perhaps it can be recognized. What is this strange new world order? From the perspective of Islam, it did not begin. The new world order did not come into being with the collapse of communism, with the end of the Cold War, and with the collapse of the Berlin Wall. No. Islam has a longer range with which to view the process of history. A new, a unique world order has come into being. And it is the function of those who are learned and wise and who are recognized as experts to not only recognize fundamental change, to not only understand fundamental change, but also to anticipate fundamental change, like a transformation of the world order. Let us look at what they describe as the new world order. The collapse of communism, the collapse of a superpower, the Soviet Union. This was fundamental change. This ushered in a new world order, using their terminology. Their ulama at Harvard and Princeton and Stanford and Oxford and at the Sorbonne, their experts, their scholars, were they able to anticipate the collapse of communism, the collapse of the Soviet Union, that the Berlin Wall will go down in November 1980? No, not one. No one. If such a thing as a transformation of the world order could take place, fundamental change takes place, and not a single individual is able to anticipate it, I think it is clear that they are not equipped with the tools with which to be able to analyze the subject. Was there anyone in the world who anticipated this great change? Yes, there was. And he came